Good evening, everyone. My name is Sasha. Welcome to your practice. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to all partners involved in bringing this practice to life. This is going to be a Hatha Vinyasa blend. And let's begin on our mats. We'll start by slowly rolling our heads to one direction. And then let's decide to make friends with the wind since it's already here. Feel the sensations in the skull as you rotate your head to one side. And then slowly rest your head and lean it towards the right. Take a deep breath in. And then take your right hand and place your hand on the left side of your head and gently pull. Draw your attention to your breath. Slowly, gently begin to rotate the head to the opposite side. And then take your left hand and gently draw your left ear towards your left shoulder. Draw your attention to your breath and focus on the softness. Gently release your hands and take a deep breath in. Raise your arms up by your side. And bring your hands to your chest. Repeat this 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your hands through the center, feeling the centering sensation as you draw your palms together 2 more times. And on your 4th count, let's move to the right now. Take your left hand and bring your left hand towards your right knee. Bring your right knee behind your back and find yourself in a twist. Draw your attention to your breath as you twist deeper. Raise your arms up above your head. Feel the stretch across the side body and then drop your opposite hand to the opposite knee. Extend your legs out in front of you and lean back onto your hands. Flex your feet and point your toes. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Lift your chest up towards the sky and slowly tuck your tailbone and round your back. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel your spine unwind. Now reach your left hand over your right and come into a gentle twist with your face facing down. Look to over your right shoulder and feel a deep twist in the middle and lower back. Exhale all worries out. Now take your right hand, straighten your elbow, and reach your left leg over your right foot. Stretch out your waistline And now come down on your forearm. Time to lift the hips up in the air. You can lift your left hand up in the sky. Bring your attention to your breath and straighten your leg as much as you can. Keep your foot flexed. And draw your attention to your breath one more time. Slowly drop your hip down. Come up on your hand one more time. And this time, rise up on your hand. Lift your hips as high as you can. This builds strength in the upper body. Slowly lower down. And this time take your left leg is still wrapped over your right. Take your right hand, embrace yourself over here, and place your left hand on the floor. Take your left leg in your hands and slowly rock out your hip. Bend your knee in towards the center of the body and open. This time, hold your left leg with your right hand and clasp two hands towards around your ankle. Sit up as tall as you can. Then release your hands and slowly bring your body down to a low boat position. Take a deep breath in. Embrace the effort. And slowly come up into a full boat position. You can bend your knees over here. See if you can straighten your legs. And again, come down low. Bend your knees into the chest. Come up into a boat position. You can place your legs like this if it's more comfortable for you. And one more time. Extend, bend, lift, and slowly release into a forward fold. Come into a butterfly position. Hug your knees in towards your shoulders and press open. Knees in towards the shoulders and press open. Knees up towards the shoulders and press open. Now hold here and fold forward one more time. Good. Let's repeat the sequence on the second side. So take your hands to the left. Bring your attention to your breath. This time take your right leg over. Straighten your left elbow and stretch out your left waistline. Good. Look over your left shoulder and deepen the twist. Come onto your forearm. And this time lift your hips up in the air. You can raise your right arm above you and look up at your hand. Look up at the blue sky. Slowly lower down. Come up on your forearm one more, come up on your hand one more time, and this time lift your hips up in the air. Full body. Slowly lower down. Keep your right leg bent over your left. Reach your left arm around and twist to the right. Take your right leg in your hands and slowly rock open and back. Bend and open. Bend and open. Twist and open. Good. Now this time, reach your hands around your right foot and try to hold your spine as straight as possible. Release your hands and slowly come down into a low boat position. Low boat, bend the knees. Again, low boat, bend the knees. Low boat, bend the knees, and this time try to straighten the legs and hold. Beautiful. Slowly lower down and find your forward fold. Repeat, left leg over. Left leg this time. Forearm, lift up. See if you can release the leg, the left leg in the air. Bend and place it back down. Come up onto your hand, twist, and lift the body up. If you can extend the left leg up in the air, that's great. Find your twist. You can reach your elbow over if it's more comfortable. You can try that this time. יד רגל שמאל מעבר, יד נגדית לרגל. בדיוק. Clasp, and this time try to bring your leg towards your face. Knee is extended out. Place your left foot in the inner seam of the right leg and fold forward. Slowly come up and repeat on the second side. Right leg over to forearm. Lift the hips up. See if you can extend the right leg up in the air. Place the right foot back down. Come up on your left hand and lift your whole body up. Lower your hips down. Clasp the right foot in your hands and try to bring your forehead towards your foot. Place the right foot in the inner seam of the left leg and fold over. Cross your ankles and slowly come up onto all fours. Round the back. And let's do a few cat-cow rolls. Extend your right leg behind you. Round the back and extend. Round the back and extend. Round the back and extend, and this time kick your right leg forward. Kick forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Raise your right leg up and take your left hand off the floor. See if you can catch your right foot with your left hand. If not today, then maybe tomorrow. Reach and slowly lower down. Repeat on the second side. Extend the left leg behind you, round the back, and extend. Round the back, push and extend. Round the back and extend. Round the back and extend. Push and back. Straight leg. Push and back. Push and back. Push and back. Push, and this time see if you can take your right hand off the floor. Bend your left knee and see if you can catch your left foot with your hand. Very good. Release. See if you can find balance here. Very good. And now let's take our first child's pose of the practice. Release your body down to the mat and focus on the right and stretch your left side body. Reach to the opposite side. We're going to increase some blood flow to our head, so just take a moment and watch me for a moment. Take your hands and place them underneath your shoulders and roll onto the crown of your head. Then take your hands behind your back and lift your arms above your head into the rabbit's pose. Take your hands again by your side, come up into all fours again, and then let's lift up into downward facing dog. Reach your right leg forward and come into a low lunge. Place your left knee on the floor and stretch, open up your hips. Take both hands into the inner side of your, both hands in, and then drop your right knee out to the side, opening up the hips. Take a deep breath and see if you can place one forearm on the floor. Take your left hand back to the mat and then take your right hand to the inner corner of your right knee and push. Go gently with your body. From here, keep your left hand where it is. Place your right hand on your right hip, lift your left knee up in the air and reach your right arm up towards the sky. Look up towards the big blue sky. Place your right hand back down on the floor and step back into downward facing dog. Draw your attention back to your breath. Take your left leg and place it between your hands. Come into a low lunge on the left leg forward. Place your right hands beneath you. And open up your leg to the left. See if you might be able to come down on one forearm and stretch. Very good. Nice work. Place yourself back on your right hand again and take your left hand and push your left knee open. Take your left hand over and step back into downward facing dog. Walk your hands towards your feet towards, and come hang into. Feel all the stress flow out from your body towards the earth. Drop your hands down and slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders down your back and come step to the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your heart and bring your hands by your side. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, take your right leg back and lift your arms up high. Exhale, bring your hands back down. Step into plank. Drop your knees, drop your chest and your chin down to the mat and find cobra. This time take your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward and hang. Sweep your arms up by your sides and reach up into mountain pose. Find your hands by your heart. Repeat. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Sweep your arms up into Anjaneyasana. Exhale, come into plank. Bring knees, chest, and chin down to the mat and find cobra. Engage your glutes. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time lift your right leg up in the air, bend your right knee, and look under your right shoulder. Extend your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee and bring your knee towards your nose. Repeat, lift up, bend, twist. Orient yourself back in the straight position. Bring your knee to your nose, and this time drop your shin to the mat and come into pigeon pose. Come back up on your hands. Press back into downward facing dog. Let's repeat on the second side. Left leg up. Bend. Gaze underneath your left underarm. Rotate back and bring your knee towards your nose. Reach up. Bend. Twist. And come all the way forward into pigeon pose. Come back into downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up. Bring your right knee to your nose and step forward to a lunge position. Lift all the way up and come into warrior one. Shift into warrior two. Reach your arms all the way up, come back into a lunge, and reach down back into downward facing dog. Left leg now up, all the way through. Reach up into lunge. Swivel the left leg in, right leg in, warrior one. Find warrior two. All the way down, sweep back. Downward facing dog. Come back into plank, knees, chest and chin, to cobra, to child's pose. Lower all the way down to your belly. Raise your right leg up in the air and lower down. Raise your left foot up in the air and lower down. Raise both legs up in the air and lift your hands off the floor. Hands close to your shoulders. Good. Push back up into plank, downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up and come down all the way into plank, upward facing dog. Engage your glutes. Push back to downward dog. Raise your left leg up in the air. Shift into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Engage your glutes. Press back into child's pose, stretch your spine. Come onto all fours and drop to your belly one more time. This time, bend your knees and try to clasp both feet. Come into bow pose, push. Engage your glutes. If not today, maybe tomorrow. Push back up into child's pose and come up onto your knees. You can bend your mat a little bit if you need more padding for your knees. Dig your toes into the mat. Take your hands to your heels and lift your body up to camel. Look up at the big blue sky. Slowly take a seat. Reach your arms up and press towards the sky. Place your forearms down on the mat and let's come into dolphin. Place your forearms on the mat. Lift your hips up in the air. Walk your feet in close to your body. Try to lift one leg up in the air. And repeat on the second side. This time pulse yourself forward 4 times. 1 and back. 2 and back. 3 and back. 4 and back into dolphin. Walk your feet in close to your elbows. Now push up into downward facing dog. Take your right leg up in the air. Swing it forward and come into a lunge. All the way up into a lunge. This time come into warrior 2. And we'll find triangle pose. So straight legs. Slide your right hand down your right shin. And find your triangle. Find your breath. Reverse triangle. Slide your right hand down your right shin and lift up. Engage your glutes here. Press your feet firmly into the mat. Bend your right knee and come into a reverse warrior. Hold your head in your hand. Swivel all the way back and come into downward facing dog. Extend your left leg up, bend, and sweep your left leg forward. Come up into a high lunge. Find warrior 2. And slowly find your triangle. Slide your left hand down the left shin. Reverse triangle. Slide your right hand down your right shin and lift your left hand up into the sky. Place your feet firmly into the mat. Bend your left knee and hold your head in your hand for reverse warrior. Let's come all the way back into warrior, into downward facing dog. Hop your feet towards your hands. Slowly rise up. And let's find balance. Place your left foot in front of your right and take a balanced pose. Slowly roll up. And switch sides. Raise your arms up above your head and slide down. Slowly let's stand up. And let's find our tree pose. So find a point to focus on. Let's start with our left leg standing. I know the wind is going to move us a bit, but that even place your feet firmly into the mat, engage your core, and take your right leg towards your left inner thigh. Take a deep breath and release. Second side. Take a deep breath and release. Sweep your arms up and bend to the right. Dancer pose. Again, let's stabilize on our right leg. Clasp your left foot in your left hand. Take your right arm up and lean your body forward and up. Take a deep breath and gently release. Take a deep breath and then release the pose. Lift your arms up above your head. Come into a standing forward fold. Push the mat. And let's take a seat. Very good. Reach your arms above your head. And come into a twist one more time. Reach your arms up above your head and twist. Extend your legs in front of you and repeat the forward fold. This time, see what an hour of practice has done for your body and how much deeper you can go. If it suits you, you can turn this forward fold into a plow. Avoid moving your head to the either side. Come into a full shoulder stand if it fits you. Slowly, slowly roll down, hugging both knees into your chest. Draw a big circle with your right leg. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Lower your right leg down. Draw big circles with your left. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Slowly lower down. Take your right knee in both hands, and then draw your right knee over into a twist. Back to center, switching sides. Back to center. Hug both knees into your chest and look up at your belly. Roll like a ball a few times. 2. Watch your neck here. 3. And slowly lie down on your back. Take rest in Shavasana. Draw your attention to your breath and spread your body on the mat. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Notice how you feel. Notice the words coming to mind. Just notice. Don't engage with the words, but just notice what's coming up. Notice how your whole body is taking in the practice. Notice the skin on your face. The practice of yoga is healing and beneficial to us and all who we come in contact with. And the Shavasana allows you to soak in the benefits of the practice. Take another moment to savor the practice and then gently roll onto your right side. Take a moment on your right side. And when you're ready, let's come to a seated position. Let's bring our hands to our hearts, set our intention for the rest of this evening. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for the gift of this practice. Hope we have a beautiful evening. To anyone who wants to know more about my classes, then you can speak after the practice. Thank you very much and have a good night.